This channel's real, this channel's about documenting, this channel's about talking, having an open opinion. And let's get started. Say whoa, say whoa. Say whoa. Head of a horse, the body of a man. Unidentified flying object. Welcome back to another video. What's up, guys? It's me, Do Not Obey, and welcome to another video. Now, we're going to be talking about the paranormal. Now, I'm really into van lifers. I'm into Winter's Blue, and I'm into Nomadic Introvert. Well, we're going into Nomadic Introvert because I've always wondered if they're traveling around all these places, right? I've always wondered, like, have they came across anything mysterious, any paranormal creatures, things they cannot explain? I mean, they're going across country. They're staying in different campsites. They're staying in odd areas. They're staying alone in deserts, right? So finally, Nomi is in, I think, Pennsylvania, and she's staying in this amazing built shoe. Now, I think it was built like a long time ago, like back in the I don't want to quote, but it's not a recent built Airbnb. It is a shoe, okay? It is beautiful. She goes in and gives us a tour, shows us, you know, how it looks in there, and it's really beautiful in there. Like, it's really pretty. She also ends up prepping and making a wonderful Philly cheesesteak that she seemed to enjoy. Most of her food, to me, honestly looks good. There's a lot of things she puts together that I'm like, but then when she gets done, it looks amazing. So she was speaking upon how things didn't feel right, and that she sensed something there with her, not a person, but a presence. And those that know that feeling. So I'm going to insert this clip right here, and she's going to explain her experience and what she felt and what she went through. And once again, if you guys want to follow her channel, it's Nomadic Introvert. I'll throw it up on the screen. I have watched her from day one up until present. Okay, and I love her personality. If y'all want to watch something different, but this is one thing that I can bring into my channel of a paranormal experience that one of my favorite YouTubers, unfortunately, you know, went through, but it fits on this channel. So I hope you guys enjoy. And like I always say, do not obey. Stay woke. Peace.
After I showed you guys what the house looked like on the outside with all the lights on as the sun was setting, I went back in the house and I chilled for a little bit, and I was getting tired. And so I decided before I go to bed, let me wash the dishes. Mind you, the kitchen was already clean. I wiped everything down, got rid of all my trash, packed all my stuff. I just had to wash the few dishes that was in the sink. And so as I'm in the kitchen, preparing to wash the dishes, let me just preface by saying, I've had ghost encounters before, and I know what it feels like when I'm not alone in a room. It always happens the same every time. The air gets thick and my shoulders, I feel like someone is sitting on my shoulders. My body gets heavy. I just feel really heavy, really weighted down. I don't know that's the best way I know how to describe it. Like someone is sitting on my shoulders. I just feel really heavy. And the air just gets thick. And that's how I know that something else is in the room with me. And I only get that feeling when there's something else in the room with me, a ghost. And so I was washing dishes, and before I got that feeling, I had a feeling that I wasn't alone in the kitchen. I felt like something else was in the kitchen. Mind you, this is before the weighted shoulders, the thickening of the air. This is before all that. I just felt like I wasn't alone. I can't describe it. But I talked myself out of that feeling. I'm like, girl, you're just being paranoid. You're by yourself, you know, in this big shoe house, 3 stories with a basement. Like, let it go. Nothing's in here. You're being paranoid. I continued to wash dishes, and then all of a sudden, the air got thick, and then I started to feel heavy. And I'm washing, and I'm like, oh no. Like, I know this feeling. I feel heavy. I feel weighted down. And the best way I can describe that heavy, weighted down feeling is that it feels like someone is sitting on my shoulders. and the air just got really thick. When I say thick, it just means like it's hard to move. It's not like you can't move, but it's just subtle. Like you just feel like it's just, you just feel it. I can't describe it. And I felt that. And I'm like, no, this can't be like, maybe it's your mind. Like, no, you know, you haven't had a ghost encounter in years. Like, maybe it's up here. Like, let it just finish washing the dishes. So I'm washing dishes, and all of a sudden, out of my peripheral vision, I could see out of the corner of my right eye a shadow just like go by really fast. And I said, I know what I saw. I was like, I was like, nope. So I was like, just calm down. I finished up the dishes, wringed out the washcloth, wiped everything down, got all of my stuff. And that is when you saw me leaving, when I said, we got to get the heck out of here. Okay, fam, it is late at night and I'm leaving. I know you can't see me, but you can hear me. And we're getting the hell out of here. I'll tell you the story in a minute, but yeah, we gotta go. We have got to go. Throw that bag in there. Okay, we are out of here. Ooh. The heck out of here. I left, locked the door, make sure everything was secured. Only light I left on was the lights that were on when I got to the shoe house initially, which was the light in the living room. That lamp was already on and the hallway light was already on. I left that on and I got the heck out of there. It is just, I haven't had this feeling in so long, and I know what I felt. Don't get me wrong, that house is very beautiful. It's charming. I noticed, like, after I did the quick house tour with you guys, I did notice that a lot of the furniture looked like it was from the 40s. And the pictures that I showed you in the basement, the picture of the guy that I showed you, his name was, I think his last name was Haynes. He was the original owner of this shoe house. They said he never lived in it, but he was the original owner and he sold it years later. But I was going to give you guys some really good history, really good background on it after the dishes, right before bed. But that happened, and I've got goosebumps thinking about it. Like, this is my experience. Not everybody's going to have my experience. Like I said, all the reviews were positive and people had fun and enjoyed it. I still, don't get me wrong, enjoyed my time up until the point of, you know, me experiencing what I experienced, felt what I felt, saw what I saw, and I got the hell out of there. I'm not one to investigate.